Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits reviews. Today, going to be re-reviewing this little fellow at the side, which is this here. In a barrel, whoop, there. And what that is basically a strawberry wine. So, let me talk you through what went in. 4 litres of apple juice, as does apple juice, not that it really matters, but 4 litres of apple juice. 3 litres of strawberry cordial, and this was Asda's own brand. 4 kilos of sugar. The cordial was heated to get rid of the preservatives that kill yeast, you know. Brewed it for, bloody hell, it was about 3 weeks it fermented. And came out lovely flavour. It's been, I would say, about 5 or 6 weeks now. Yeah, it's got to have been since it's been in there, if not longer. Yeah, it's got to be longer. Yeah, I'd say about 5 or 6 weeks. So we'll do a re-review. See how it's aged. And I know how it's aged because I had a glass last night. So, why do I barrel it? Because I've run out of bottles. And it's a good way of putting it into a barrel. It's not going to go off in the barrel, it's wine, you know, whereas beer probably would go off. So, what it's made, a lovely pink rosé. Straight away on the nose, that strawberry aroma. Oh. Now, to be fair, it does taste like an alcoholic strawberry cordial, more than a wine, a true wine per se. That's not to say though, it's not a nice drink. Lovely strawberry flavours. Very hard to tell the wine content though. The alcohol content. Estimating it, which I can only do because I haven't got a hydrometer, and I should do. I'll put it in about the 7% range because it's still. I mean, I drank some last night and it knocked me out. So, you know, it's still good stuff, good strong. But you can tell it's not anything that's, unless the fruitiness is masking the alcohol, which it could do, you know, there's a possibility of that. But anyway, crystal clear colour. Brewed it, never added stabiliser to it, never added finings, so it cleared on its own. That's why I left it in the barrel, you know, because if it wants to ferment while it's in there and get even stronger, then I'm all up for that because, you know, it doesn't really matter. I've got an orange juice brew on the floor and that's been fermenting for a while. It's not actually bubbling now, so I presume it's actually totally stopped. But that's another review that I'm going to do. I did a pre-review the other day. And it looks amazing. It looks like orange juice, but an alcoholic orange juice. Nah, amazing. So yeah, strawberry on the nose, strawberry on the taste. It does taste like a strawberry cordial, more than a wine, proper wine at least. But I would think you could class it in an area alongside the likes of Echo Falls and their summer berries flavours. It's that sort of thing, you know. And what did it cost me? Say 60 odd pence for a bag of sugar, so 130, 260, 270 say for the sugar. For the apple juice, I think that was about £2.60 for 4, so £5.30. I think it was about £1 or so each. It might have been £1.50 for the cordial. So, you know, about £8. And then with the yeast, the cost of the yeast and the nutrients, you're looking about a tenner for 25 litres of that, you know. And as you can see, it's crystal clear. It's got a nice colour to it as well. It's probably the best out of the 3 juice ones I've done this year. I've done a cherry juice one last year. That to me was the pinnacle. That turned out immense. I also did a blueberry juice last year. That didn't turn out so great. Although, in the end, it aged and came out as a sparkly rosé wine. And it was really good in the end. So sometimes that maturing, letting wines mature, either in bottle or barrel, you know, is a good thing. I just love the strawberry flavour to it. It reminds me of a wine I drank years ago in Brown's Wine Bar in Nottingham City Centre. I think the actual bar's still there, but I don't think it's called Brown's anymore. And we paid £8 a bottle then, and that was, wow, 20 odd years ago now. Nearly close to 30 years, because of the fact that I went there as an 18, 19 year old. So yeah, it's like 28 years ago. Wow. And they were the good old days, for some things at least. Yeah, beautiful. Would I do this again? Probably, yeah, you know. Would I try and up the sugar content? Then again, I suppose with the cordial and the sugar in cordial, the sugar in the juice, apple juice, you know, I don't suppose you need to really. Maybe use some better quality yeast and see if you can really ramp up the alcohol content. I mean, it looks like a cider, to be fair, like a still cider, but it's actually a wine, and a very palatable one at that. Very smooth, no nasty aftertaste or anything, just strawberry. I wish I knew the alcohol. Instead of guessing, I wish I knew how strong the alcohol was. Next, for my birthday, I'm going to get my backside and get a hydrometer. So the next kits I can do, I know exactly how much. So for the wine itself, to break it down, crystal clear rosé colour. Great nose of strawberry. Great taste of strawberry. Unknown alcohol element in there. There's, you know, it is, I can feel it, so, you know. I would say it's anything up to about 9%. I can't see it being any stronger than 9%. You know, I've drank a bit of it now, you know, I'm about a third of the way through the barrel. Which sounds bad, I know, but, it's a very, very nice wine. It was a good experiment. Well happy I did it, you know. And for a tenner. So, 30 bottles, that's what it is, roughly, for a tenner. So basically 30 pence a bottle. You can't fault that. You just can't, you know, for that price and that nice tasting. Very much a drink that will please fruity people. Fruity people, but, you know, fruity loving drinkers. Certainly women. And certainly drinkers who want to put their foot in the muddy waters of wines. It is an exceedingly good introduction into that arena. Right, out of 5. Now, because it's homebrew, I don't review it the same as, you know, as I would on the wine front. I've actually split it all up now to set, you know, for clarity. But as a homebrew, you know, for what it is and that, it's a great, you know, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5. Absolutely brilliant. So pleased I did it. And now I'm going to have a lie down on the settee, because if I have any more drink, I'll be on my back. And I've got the hot tub on, and I want to chill out tonight. Thanks for watching. See you soon.